Hey, we are back.
Sound like the intro that we're about to end the podcast. Hey, guys, we got to talk.
Listen, I got some news for you.
Epic thumbnail. Bait click.
We quit.
Bait.
We really didn't.
And what happens next will totally knock your socks off.
What's going to happen?
Well, you got to click.
Find out next week.
Yeah.
Tic Tac, sir?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can go ahead.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for clicking on this episode. We're going to let you listen to us talk now for the next probably hour. This is episode 60, and we're going to talk about golf.
The 60 burger.
Yeah, the 6-0. Any of you guys want to guess? Before that, how was your weekend?
Weekend was good. MSU kegs and eggs this weekend.
We all attended. We all battled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of us battled harder than others.
Yeah, I had a steeper hill to climb.
Yeah, did you ever, dude?
Mine was a sidewalk in Broden's scaling a wall. I'm like, what's going on over there? But yeah, it was a good time. 8 a.m. started the drink fest. And then you just go until you are on a couch, right, Broden?
Yeah. Till you eventually just walk to Spicy Pie and then hoof it.
Hoof it on the old Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Really good time.
Other than that, I was deciding. So did you guys, you stayed out for a bit. I was deciding if we were going to go back out to the bar, and we decided to just hang out, just not go out to the bar, save money, and you can just not get blasted. So then Sunday doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
And binged watched some of Suits. Have you guys seen Suits? Wow, that's a lot of. Have you seen Suits?
I've seen Suits.
I've seen Suits, but not the show.
Okay.
Suits is a good show.
It's I'm really liking it. I watched like the first 3 seasons when I was playing hockey in Canada, and then I moved home and they didn't have it on American Netflix, and now we're going back through it, man, and it's awesome.
It's been on that long?
8 seasons.
The show came out in like 2010 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that far, but maybe. Actually, I bet it was.
Around
Nathan,
then.
pull up a picture of
Pull up a picture of Suit.
pull up a picture of Rachel Zane. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Prince or
Yeah.
the Duchess.
The Duchess.
Yeah.
I never
Meghan
understood.
Markle, the lady who married the Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the main
That's
stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's like a little, like obviously you see the law cases, which I really like, the whole thought process of them. And there's some little side love stories here and there. It's really fun. It's a good time.
There's a lot of intense drama.
I'm a sucker for drama, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You say that, and you look at me when you say that, but then when I tell you that I've been watching Grey's Anatomy,
Seen it.
yeah,
That's like only like drama though.
not really.
Not gonna lie, I'm
Yes, it
on
is.
Liam's side here, bro. And you're
I-
on that same steep hill you're on yesterday.
No, I'm just not gonna watch Grey's Anatomy.
It's pretty good, dude.
Isn't
and you
it?
know what? It is about 95% drama, but yeah, I said it. Yeah, but you know what? The 5% of like the little medical terms that I know when they're talking about doing stuff.
There we go. We just threw up
Yeah.
a picture of Rachel Zane for Liam. Yeah, he's like, what's the show called?
Not as hot as my
I'm asking for a
girlfriend,
friend.
but
Yeah,
Good looking,
exactly.
I guess.
Good save.
Yeah. Grey's Anatomy. So how deep into you are you?
season 2.
Oof, yeah.
He knew what you meant.
Season 2 is all?
Yeah, that's
Man,
it.
you've
Well, because
got-
I only ever watched it with Carol,
Yeah.
and so
Doesn't that suck?
kind of.
Like it's like I'm
Because
watching
she's
Suits
rewatching it.
watching Suits with my girlfriend as well, and it's like you get one episode here and there.
Yeah,
So when you can sit down and get 4 or 5 in,
perfect.
it's like yeah,
Hammer those things out.
yeah. I just try to tape them to the couch.
Finding a good show and then watching it with someone, so now you can really only watch it with them.
Yeah, it sucks, but
Yep.
it's great, but it sucks.
Yeah, because there's times because like she'll leave, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I could probably watch another 4 episodes right now.
Sometimes I think I'm like I should just watch one and tell her to watch one. We could be on the same page.
See,
But it's just not the same, you know.
You have to experience it together.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because then you can just talk about the characters. It's really the whole thing. I don't think single people realize this.
No, and good for them. I mean, honestly, because you
Imagine,
get to watch as many episodes as you want if you're single.
Yeah.
So I guess ball's in your court there.
Yeah.
But for me,
In
I
your
think
pants.
I think it's cool at the same time because then she gets to see my genuine reaction because she's rewatching it.
Oh,
So
See, I don't know if I
She
like that
knows
as much.
A shared experience is
I feel like
nice.
she can't be into it as much as you
Exactly.
are. I feel like she's walking you through it like a mentor.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because she already knows what's going to happen.
But she enjoys it still, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she watched it back in whenever it was, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's basically like watching it for the first time again.
Well, my Hitch recommendation here, The Love Doctor, I recommend that you guys start a show after Grey's Anatomy together that you've both never seen. And
That
watch
would
you
be
guys connect.
Maybe
And just really bond over
Yeah,
it.
man.
the Punisher. Have you ever seen that?
The whole series.
I've seen it. I don't even know.
No,
is
have you
there a
seen the
series?
net? Yeah, there's
I think
a
there's
series
two.
on Netflix.
No, I've
That
never
might
seen
be
it.
like a little much for Carol, I think. I've watched a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Man, I think that at a certain point,
Brutality.
guys like us get to a certain point where we're video gamers, right? We play games and then we just transition to now we're series people. Are you guys series people?
I probably would be if I just made or had more time.
Yeah.
Like, because right now my schedule is I got my electrical exam coming up. I come home from work, eat as fast as I can, shower, and study for 2 hours before it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And so that's just what I'm doing. And then even then, I still have another school year to finish right now. So it's just come home, homework, study, this or that. But like once I'm done with
Once
all my
you're a free
stuff,
man,
yeah,
yeah.
once I'm free, I mean, I'm going to come home and I'm going to need something to do. And
Once the shackles are let loose.
I cannot wait.
You're gonna
I
take
might-
up
I might-
something crazy like
I might-
crocheting or
Liam's doing his homework
I
singing
might.
slave songs. I left my home.
That's how it feels like.
Yeah.
Because I just sit there and I just know I have to do it.
Yeah. That's one thing. I'm glad I'm not in school anymore, my man.
When you didn't go to college,
No. I did 2 online classes when I was in Canada.
for what?
Accounting 102
skipped
and one
101.
other one. No, I did 101 in high school. Not a big deal.
Brag.
Yeah, humble brag. 102, and then there's one other thing. It is awesome because it's all online and all the answers are also all online. So 2-tab.
They don't
wonder.
tell you that.
Yeah.
I was 2-tabbing it for
Helps
sure.
a lot.
Yeah. You get the shortcut. It's like Shift E to go back to the other tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was probably doing that homework as fast as you were eating before you study.
So you got me beat there. That's what I need to start doing
Yeah. Double tab it, man.
one day.
One day.
But as far as like being a free man, yeah, I might have some crazy off the wall hobbies.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
start
kind of just want to start doing stuff.
Yeah.
beekeeping or something.
I don't know.
July of next year.
There's a lot of money in beekeeping.
Like I got into whittling. Yeah. You got any extra wood?
I've always wanted to actually whittle my own chess set.
Really?
I think
You
that
should get a lathe. You know what a lathe is?
Yeah,
It's the thing you see on TikTok where they stick it in.
they
and-
put the wood in
yeah.
and then they
And
just
zzz. That's what the machine sounds like. Yeah. You can make some.
You could
make some
make your
toys on
own out of just like a cordless drill or something.
there. You make
Yeah,
a
that'd
lathe
be
out of.
great.
Make a lathe.
You go
out of
through a
cordless
bunch of
drill.
batteries, but
I would probably also send the drill spinning backwards and hit myself in the face.
Spinning back kick from a drill.
Yeah. I would have
Put a
to
little
have it
foot on it.
mounted to something. I think it sounds much easier to get a lathe.
You should make a lathe out of a drill.
yeah, you could just clamp it down. Just clamp it down.
I'm just giving ideas, man.
Let's talk
Well,
about some golf.
I'm not the
Yeah.
executor.
Hey,
I'm the idea giver.
I'm going to keep that in the back pocket.
Good.
What do you think golf was invented?
Where? When?
Both. Let me hear 'em.
I know it's Scotland, and I think it's in the 1400s.
That far?
Yep.
I'm gonna go 1392.
Well,
He doesn't know.
I'm holding the entire Wikipedia article right here. And
Well, let me find it.
well, great. Glad you asked. I don't know.
Actually,
Well, it says, while the modern game of golf originated in 15th century Scotland, the game's ancient origins are unclear and much debated.
because
Because
Oregon's.
organs, yeah. Organs. The game's organs.
So
So in the 1400s.
So you were right.
Yeah.
Broden's kind of he's a note peeker though. He's a screen peeker.
Yeah, but then it goes back here to say that the Chinese game played, so like the birth of what became golf, it had to, it's rumored that the Chinese game played between the 8th and 14th centuries was,
Okay. So really, I'm
So
closer.
modern golf was started in Scotland in
Yes.
the but they had a game like it in China beforehand.
yeah,
Mhm.
because there was one where it's
China's always doing some funny shit before
Yeah.
people take a
the
hold.
Persian game Chao Can was played annually in Lowland, Netherlands, beginning 1297.
Chow
So,
can.
I mean, yeah.
That sounds like a game like a bunch of Marines made up in the mess hall or something.
Yeah.
You guys want to play Chow Can?
Yeah, probably Chow, Trevor Warshaw.
Yeah, no,
Had to be. He'll do it.
Yeah. He'll do it. He'll do it, people.
yeah, they'll do it.
So it went all the way back. But yes, I mean Scotland. That was the birthplace.
Okay. Scotland, yeah, that's because everything started from wearing those goofy ass, like,
Kilts.
yeah. I always picture the pants. You know the tool that sits by old real fireplaces if you're in an old home? You had one in your basement, I think. You know how you have the skewers and the pokers and everything? The big bag.
Yeah.
Poof, poof.
Oh man, I want to say it's called a
Bag.
woofer.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Pull up
The fireplace.
air device fireplace blower.
There we go.
Fire blower. Handheld fire blower air.
But I feel like they just took two of those, cut holes in the bottom, and then stuck their legs. And they're like, we got a pair of pants. That's kind of what it looks like.
Could be true.
Oh,
I
like
think
the
it has
old
to come full
trousers.
circle.
Yeah.
What
Trousers.
about the bagpipes? That's when they picked it up and they just
They said if we put our lips on this, it'll make a cool noise.
yeah.
And sure as shit, it went.
Someone got dared, yeah. Put your lips on that thing.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Dude, I think in Scotland too, they do that competition where they throw those big telephone poles, don't they? You know what I'm talking
Like a
about?
javelin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they get up underneath them and, like
throw them all of 5 feet.
And they're
because they weigh
like
809 pounds.
Because they're telephone poles.
but they throw them far.
I didn't know that.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, not what
What's
I
it
pictured.
called?
That's a fancy one.
What's it called, Nathan? It doesn't say.
That's like a wooden one.
I just looked up like old fireplace blower.
That's a good Google there. Old fireplace blower.
It could have been anything or anyone.
Yeah. Could have been a person that popped up.
How'd you know my name was Fireplace? So golf is a club and ball sport in which players use various clubs to hit a ball into a series of holes on a course in as few strokes as possible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. In case anyone listening didn't know what golf was.
I wonder where the name golf came from.
It sounds like if you say it with the little Scottish or Irish accent.
Golf.
See, that's where it came from. That's just a noise Scottish people make.
Yeah.
A
I
cough
think
from a
someone went to go hit the ball and they tweaked their back. they golf.
And then
And then
it
like,
just
what
started.
should we, yeah, what should we
It started
call
as a
this?
joke. You guys want to go play golf?
I like that.
It's just that whole language is just an aneurysm, dude.
Have you ever played the card game golf?
Yeah,
No.
You got 4 cards and you set them up.
Par
You
four?
know, there's like,
in a square, right?
yeah, in a square. And then you can look at 2 of them. This is how I always played. You can look at 2 of them and then you just draw. So you want to have the lowest amount. So you know what 2 of them are. The other 2 are mysteries. And then you'll draw a card from the middle. And let's say it's a 3 and you got a 10 showing on one of the cards you looked at. You can swap them out.
Because you want to go.
You got to put the 3 face up and then you discard the 10. And you got to get the lowest score out of your 4 cards.
You almost went a little Scottish on us right
Yeah,
there.
I got to get the lower score out of 4 cards. Is that more Irish?
That was really good.
That's your best one yet.
Yeah, I looked at
really
your notes.
good.
I'm like, golf's coming. I know he's going Scotland.
I'm going to have to hammer this accent.
Yeah.
So then how many times do you pull from the pile?
Tell
Well,
me your cards are showing.
It's four times around. So you got to flip a card over each time. You can either flip one over, like if you know you have an ace.
Yeah.
And I think I played where like kings were 0. One of the cards
Sometimes
was
there's
wild.
like a wild card. Yeah.
Yeah. And every time you go around, you got to flip one card over. And then after 4 rotations.
It's a really fun game.
Yeah, that's good. Me and my grandma used to play it. She kicked my ass. And she beat me in cards.
So golf is played for the lowest number of strokes by an individual, known as stroke play, or the lowest score on most individual holes in a complete round by an individual or team, known as match play. The modern game of golf originated in 15th century Scotland. The 18-hole round was created at the old course at St. Andrews in 1764.
St. Andrews.
And they still play there.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And you know they do because golf's first major and the world's oldest golf tournament is the Open Championship, also known as the British Open, which was first played in 1860 at the Prestwood Golf Club in Ayrshire, Scotland. Ayrshire. Say that.
Sure.
Right there.
Say it into the mic.
I'm going to say Ayrshire, maybe.
No. Wrong.
It's all right. Where's it at?
3 inches down.
Are you sure?
Inch and a quarter into the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Are you sure?
Nathan, can you type that into a speaking thing?
Are you sure?
Tell them how to spell it.
This is one of the 4 major championships in men's professional golf. And
can
the
we
other
name
3
them?
being
Let's see if we can name them.
Let's go.
U.S. Open.
Bing.
So the British Open is the one you said. U.S. Open.
The Masters.
The Masters.
Bing.
And then is it the FedEx Cup?
No.
Or is it the Players?
PGA Championship?
Yes.
PGA.
Yeah.
Yep. Masters, U.S. Open, PGA Championship, and
British Open.
Are they tied to specific courses? I think the British Open is at St. Andrews
All the time.
and then the
Masters is always at Augusta.
Masters at Augusta. Yep. U.S. Open I think switches every year, and the PGA Championship I want to say switches as well.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite golf course?
Surrey Valley.
One that I've played or like one that I've kind of always...
Let's go one of
both.
each. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite golf course I've ever played is probably... It's got to be that one...
Tomahawk Ridge?
Yeah, Tomahawk.
Yeah, that 9-hole?
Yeah, it's a 9-hole course just south of Deadwood.
Yeah.
And it's like in the middle of the Black Hills. Like if you're not in the fairway, you're in the forest.
Yeah. Every hole was lined with 50-foot trees.
Just inched out wheel links, yeah.
Barely. Wheelings is up there, but yeah. No, Tomahawk Country Club or whatever they call it.
Tomahawk Ridge. Yeah.
I haven't played a lot of crazy courses. Bully Pulpit, but I feel like that's too cliche over there in Medora.
That is a really nice course.
It's nice, but I'd say I'm going to give it top 3. Bully Pulpit, Hawk Tree, and Bismarck, just because they got black sand beaches, like black sand bunkers.
Yeah.
And I was in them a lot, so got pretty familiar. And then in Steinbach, there's actually one, Quarry Oaks. It's a 27-hole golf course. So they got like the Quarry. They all have different names. I can't remember what it was. There's like the Quarry, and then there's the 2 other ones. The Quarry is like all rocks. There's fucking rocks everywhere. It's like that old, there's fairways and then rocks. So if you hit it outside of the grass area,
it's going a long way somewhere.
Yeah. And then I can't remember the other 2. One is like more wooded and the other one is just pretty open. But they're those 3. I'd probably say that's maybe number 1 just because it's different. But yeah, it's fun. Played a Pistons alumni tournament there.
Sick.
It's a good time. Yeah. We were really good through 9 holes. After 9 holes, the shots hit us, I think.
Yeah.
And then
like shot a hole type deal.
I think it was kind of just like, let's just keep doing them. We're indestructible.
Yeah. Why not? And then they all hit you and you go, I'm really bad at golf.
Yeah.
And then that's always been my pitfall too, is that I can't drink and play golf at the same time, because then I hit a point to where I've had enough to drink to where I don't give a shit about playing anymore. And I go, oh, whatever.
You're like, I don't care about golf, really.
Just hit it.
Yeah.
And it's just a bad shot, and I go, whatever.
What's the lowest golf score you guys have ever shot?
I think
83.
I think I shot an 87 one time.
I shot an 80. I've never broken 80. And I was going into 18 at Cirrus. And if I would have parted, I would have shot 78.
Wow.
Yeah. Doubled it. I was like, this is great. I love this sport.
Still
makes you want to go back.
I know.
Makes you like, I'm so close to 79.
But hitting an 80 is, that's.
Yeah. Man, I was pumped. I think I shot a 35 on the back, or 36 maybe. Front was abysmal. You used that word today, bro. And I really like that word, abysmal. Funny. Yeah. But yeah, that was my best round.
That's a really good score. 8 over.
That's pretty. I was locked in, man. For the back 9, locked in. Like, I stopped talking to people.
I'd be this exact same way.
I just walked my cart. And like, I think people, I was with Shimke. I think I was just with Shimke. And just like stopped talking to him, walked to the cart. And I think he realized it. So he stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
And then it was like we were being followed around from like the PGA Championship was like watching us with a camera, like walking in our face. I'd walk to my ball.
Just stone cold.
Yeah. Yep. And then, doubled ended. It's pretty sweet. The best part is I was on 17, the par 3, and I'm like, man, I go par 78. 17 par. Never par that hole because it's horrible. Worst hole ever. Hate it. I always hit a 7-iron. I'm 30 yards short every time. Par that one. I'm like,
you're 30 yards short with a 7-iron?
Dude, it's some sort of mental block where I get up there, it's 170 yards, and I hit it 150 every time. Literally every single time. 150, I'm like, sweet. I don't know if I just chunk it. If I'm just light swing and then it goes nowhere. I don't know. But literally every time. If I hit the green, I hit the back and it goes flying off. Yeah. So, yeah, that hole sucks. I somehow parred it. Going in 18, I was like, this is going to be literally so easy.
Yeah.
Nutted the drive. Chunk, like 3-putt. I was like, I love this. This is great. Yeah, as close as I've been.
Not bad. I was through 9 today. I was only 3 over.
Dang.
Which, good start.
Yeah.
And then I think I had like 1 or 2 holes that just like...
I think I had 1 or 2 beers.
Yeah. It just didn't work out. And I was like, whatever. I'm just going to not care because I'm out here with my girlfriend. We're obviously not caring. So,
yeah.
It was fun.
She could have witnessed history. Imagine you shot like a 78.
I feel like I witness history when I watch her golf because she used to golf when she was a kid. Yeah. And so now...
Like competitively?
No, just like with her dad and grandpa. But she's good.
Really?
Yeah. Like she
that's fun.
She striped the ball today. It was insane.
That's good. That's someone when you're picking out, when you're like going through the girlfriend store.
Yeah.
You're like, can you golf? I golfed. I used to.
Not only tolerates me golfing most of the time, but will go with me and is not bad.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
Yeah. Do you ever drive the cart though?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. She hates it.
Yeah.
Not a fan of me driving the cart.
I don't like when you drive the cart either when I ride with you.
Why?
Because there's no regard for anybody but you.
Drive it like you stole it, man.
My ball used to be here and now it's 190 yards that way. Like we have to go there now. So I'm going to take us there. And that's what I'm
quickest way from point A to point B is in a straight line. He's going over bumps and rivers and ditches. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to. Yeah.
Not taking the scenic route. Not taking the scenic route. I don't blame you, man.
Exactly. Thank you. The rules of golf are internationally standardized and are jointly governed by the R&A. Spun off in 2004 from the Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St. Andrews and the United States Golf Association. With the aim of simplifying the rules in 2017, the USGA and R&A undertook a complete rewrite. The new rulebook came into effect in January 2019. The underlying principle of the rules is fairness. As stated on the back cover of the official rulebook, play the ball as it lies, play the course as you find it, and if you cannot do either, do what is fair.
I had to play it off Bigfoot's shoe.
Fat foot over there.
I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's.
Dude, that's Mr. Gilmore's jacket.
That's got to be my favorite thing to do on a golf course is we'll all just be standing there doing nothing, and I'll run because he runs like that, and I'll just run away, and I'll just go, I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's, just for no apparent reason.
I remember I was on the golf course with Matt Shaneborn. This probably had to be 2 years ago, and first time I'd ever heard someone say a Happy Gilmore quote while golfing, which is surprising in it. Bless you. Which is surprising. And what he say?
Sorry.
But Matt Shaneborn, he was golfing. It was him and his brother and me and my dad. And I think I walked up and I was about to hit somebody else's ball. I thought it was my ball. I think it was Al's ball. He goes, "Hey, that's Mr. Gilmore's." And I was just dying. It was the funniest thing ever. I was like, I'm going to have to use that one, man.
That is awesome.
You guys ever use like golf sayings? So like when your buddies just shanks one into the woods or something, there's always those sayings, you know?
I created one when we
I think it opens up out there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Shake it just out of bounds. I think you're good over there. Yeah.
When we were in South Dakota and our buddy hit a bad shot and I just looked at Broden and I go,
because he just sailed the green. Yeah. Like he took it thin and it was just silent. And Liam goes,
that's the best.
It was so fucking cooking.
God, there's so many. Like I'll see some TikToks sometimes where it's like people saying them and I always try to write them down and they're literally the best.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
Yeah.
I like the classic, like when you just hit the green, just throwing a dart.
Yeah.
Throwing a dart on the green real quick. Nothing crazy.
See, I like chirpy ones, you know? Like if the ball just like lifts out. It's like, she had it in her mouth and the kids walked in.
Yeah. My favorite one I just saw on TikTok a little while ago is this guy. It was like 200 yards away and he just topped his ball and it rolled like 10 feet. And what did he tell him? He goes, you know, I don't think a punch out was your play there or something like that. I don't think a chip was the move.
Or there's one where like they're obviously going for it 200 yards out straight line and they like just flubbing. It's like a good layup.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm glad you laid up there. I feel like I have a
I think he says that he's like, I don't know if a bump and run was the move.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, which is so funny.
Man, I used to have a note in my notes on my phone of like golfing sayings to use.
One that Liam and I
needed them on hand that bad.
I do that a lot where I write things in my notes. I'm like, I got to try to work this into my lexicon here.
Yeah.
Same with like idioms. Like I have a whole list of idioms in my phone.
A smorgasbord of idioms.
A smorgasbord. Man, we haven't said that in quite some time.
Nice. One that Liam and I always use is, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. After like you just stripe one or something like that.
Yeah. I do like, when you say that to me, it makes me feel good.
Like, I got one on here, just drinking toasts. Try to get those locked in. God. I like putting things in my notes, man. I'm a big notes guy.
I respect that.
I've always wanted to be, but I just can't bring myself to, or seem to find myself in a situation where I need to use my notes app a whole lot.
Hang on. And then you pull out your notes.
Yeah.
No, you got to like think you're going into the round. You're like, you pick 2. Like, I'm going to get these in today when someone messes up. You know?
Fair. Smart.
I got a top 10 people of all time list right here. Should we go through that?
Yeah, let's hear that real quick. Or I remember when did we talk about that? It was like top 10 goats. Like, what are your top 10 goats?
I don't know.
Michael Phelps for
this
sure.
I have
Michael
here.
Phelps, Serena Williams or something. Or no,
Yeah.
who did I say?
Yeah, this is different. This is just
that's
like
fine.
people.
Yeah, so like this is in no particular order. Peter LaFleur post conversation with Lance Armstrong. I don't know when I wrote this note, but I probably was not in a sober state of mind.
No, that's a good one though. You'd never think about that sober.
High school senior Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Calvin from My Not Video Magic.
Who?
He worked at Video Magic. Amanda from Jack Cleveland Casino. She was a really good dealer. She's really nice. Bruce Buffer, just him.
Just cool.
Kaiser Sose from Usual Suspects. Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
Nice.
Yeah. The original bully of Pierre Maguire. I don't know what that one is, but whoever started bullying him. Hat Girl from Alabama, the Cincinnati game. You were there. Remember Hat Girl?
Oh.
Yeah. I remember I must have wrote this when I was in
when we
Texas.
were in Dallas.
Me and Jim must have been like, let's make a list of like our greatest. And then Grown Up Chris Brander. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Just Friends.
No.
It's with Ryan Reynolds, and when he's younger in high school, he's freaking super fat and got braces, and then he grows up to be Ryan
I know
Reynolds.
who you're talking about. Is that with Sandra Bullock?
No, what's her name?
Man, she's the redhead.
Reese Witherspoon? No.
What?
The redhead. This is like a movie from like 2005,
Isn't
isn't
it
it?
Steve Carell in that movie?
No.
No, you're thinking of Crazy Stupid Love with Ryan Gosling, Steve Carell, and Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Anna Faris is who's in it.
Okay, I know what movie you're talking about now.
Yep, Anna Faris. But yeah, that'd be fun. Let's maybe do next week. We'll do a top 10 of something.
Everyone this week, think of your top 10s.
We were at Kegs and Eggs, and we got some feedback. I can't remember if it was Broden, your girlfriend, or if it was Sid or somebody, but they said we should start implementing some top 10s. So like in the middle of the episode, we'd do a top 10 of
This is our
list,
top 10 of just
like
blank
this week we do our top 10 golfers, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of boring, or like top 5 golfers or something like that. But
we could do like, what's
episode.
our top 3 golf movies?
I don't know a ton. There's Tin Cup, there's Happy Gilmore, and there's
Caddyshack.
I've never even seen
Caddyshack,
Tin Cup.
What's the one with Shia LaBeouf and he
That
plays?
just came out.
No, it came out a while ago, but
I was gonna
like
watch
it just started getting. It's called like The Prodigy or something like that.
I haven't seen.
And
I think that's right.
he starts off as a caddy, and then he goes and plays like the first ever Open Championship that they hold in the States, and then he's like 15 and he wins it.
I haven't seen that. I'd maybe do Bad Grandpa. There's a golf scene in there.
Yeah,
That's when he's talking about, he walks up. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Walks up to the tee box. He's dressed all funny. He's like, you look like the keynote speaker at a butt fucking convention. I was like, that's a good line.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, you got any good back offs that you like to use?
those dudes that go up to they try to get him to back down off the tee.
I don't have any good ones. I think it's an on the spot type thing.
It has to be.
Yeah.
The best ones just come from out of nowhere.
The heart.
Yeah, they come from within.
My favorite one that I thought of in the moment was when we were golfing with our friend Nick Gorsey, and he had just addressed the ball, and I said, Nick, your tattoos look like a Grand Theft Auto coloring book. and he lost it.
He's got the he's
There
got
was
quite a few
something that
tattoos.
we said to you, and it was when you were wearing those old
grandpa
Navy
shorts?
shorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, wait, did you borrow those from your grandpa? And he just like on the next tee, he said something about it too. He's like, you guys really think these shorts are that weird? Like
That had a lot of weight in my head. I was not happy about that.
Golfing's a good time, man.
It
It's
is.
very like frustrating where you have to have moments like that to not like just jump into the river and stay at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have plenty of those.
It's so funny. You'll be playing golf and you're like, I think I figured it out, man. Like, I think I figured out my swing. I know like it can be consistent. Next week you go out there and it's like you've never touched a club.
Mhm.
It's like, I definitely did not figure this out.
Yeah.
That's how I
when
felt
I get
today.
on the green in 2 on a par 5, and then I 3-putt for par, and I go, nice.
Got it. I got the first 2 down. I'm going to work on the putting.
Yeah. Boy, do I need work. So we got penalties in golf, if you guys didn't know. Penalty strokes are incurred in a certain situations and are counted towards a player's score as if they were extra swings at the ball. Either 1 or 2 strokes are added for most rule infractions or for taking relief from various situations, with the general penalty defined as 2 strokes, and disqualification for severe or repeated rule breaches. Examples include a lost ball or a ball hit out of bounds, OB, results in a penalty of 1 stroke and distance, Rule 18.2.
Thanks. Thanks for the numbers. I'm going to write these down.
Everyone follow along with your PGA rulebooks.
Yeah. Everyone got their handbook?
Yeah. A 1-stroke penalty is assessed if a player elects to take relief when their ball comes to rest within a red or yellow penalty area or from an unplayable lie. A 2-stroke penalty is incurred for making a stroke at the wrong ball. A 2-stroke penalty is incurred for hitting a fellow player's ball if both balls lay on the green prior to the stroke.
So if you putt into someone else's ball.
Yeah.
You guys, how do you guys enforce? Are you pretty by the rules?
Like when I play by myself, like about taking penalty strokes and stuff like that. Yeah.
I do, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Like,
there are times like today when it's just me and my girlfriend there, and I hit a ball that's like really close to the pin, and I just walk over and like tap it a little, and I miss again, and I go, if I tried, I probably would have made that. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, gimmies. I take gimmies from 3 feet
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I can't make 3-foot putts. I never have to putt them. Yeah.
That-
But I'm a foot wedger.
I'm glad you brought up the 3-foot putt. That's going to come into play later.
so like if I'm playing and just whatever, just out for a casual round of golf, and my ball is like sitting on a tree root, like if I will
Oh, yeah.
swing and like if it's gonna damage my club,
Yeah.
that's free relief for me.
Oh, here's my philosophy. Unless we're playing for money, which I say you play by the book.
Yeah.
If I'm out there and I'm paying whatever $50 a round, it's going to be a pretty damn near perfect lie every time I hit it.
Yeah.
If it's on dirt, it's not going to be on dirt. It's going on the grass.
Exactly. If I have the option of it's sitting on hard dirt right now,
Yeah.
and 4 inches away is real nice lush grass,
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
You give it a little foot wedge, man.
Yeah.
You just give it a little
We're gonna
bump.
put that right here. And you know what? If I move it farther away from the hole, doesn't help me any.
There is no penalty
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, shit. Move it a little farther away.
Yeah.
And
Well,
get a
I
little
don't
bit
think you
better
can
lie.
do that legally.
No,
Probably not.
but like
PGA, you're like, nah, I'm just going to back this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Sir, you backed it up 8 inches. Well, it's no penalty.
A little bit, I guess.
But yeah, if there's like money on the line, I'll play it as lies. But even if I'm like like you said, if your club's gonna hit a tree or something, I'm like, I'm not gonna let that happen.
yeah, even if I do play, like usually like if it's me versus Liam and then he's right behind a tree, I'm like,
Well, even if you
Yeah.
guys agree that if it's mutual foot wedging,
Yeah.
yeah,
a club length, you
If
know,
he gives me one, I'm going to give him one.
right?
Yeah.
And usually when you scramble,
the 19th hole.
See? I brought that up today. She didn't think it was a real thing.
Oh, it
Did
is.
you make that up? I go, definitely not.
Yeah, just coming around the turn, honey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Boy. So,
are we through?
we're just
first
about done.
packet.
He's like, that's golf.
The first, and that's golf. Golf clubs are used to hit a golf ball.
Yep. Do you guys get your golf clubs fitted?
Yes.
No,
I don't even have golf clubs
Not
that
yet.
I've bought. So,
Boughten.
Bought.
bought. Okay.
purchased,
Yeah.
purchased.
Purchased. I haven't purchased any clubs. No, everything I've acquired has been from a gift. Yeah.
Solid.
Not there. Well, it's hand-me-downs. but I phrased it like it was cool.
Hey, I mean, whatever. Hand-me-downs are gifts too.
15-year-old golf clubs, though, could
You
be better.
shot an 80. So
That is true.
who cares?
Imagine what you could do with new clubs.
Imagine. I don't even want to open that can of worms. Man.
No, you turn into Rory.
Yeah, you know how much time I wouldn't have?
Good.
What would I accomplish? I'd just be so busy every day. 3 hours. Boom. Well, now 4.5 with the current day and age.
And maybe if you play, but that's the thing though. They don't let you play by yourself anymore. At Cirrus, they just throw you in. If there's like a group of 2 or 3, like
Seriously?
close to your tee time,
Yeah.
they say you're going to tee off with these guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do that to me today.
You can't play solos at Cirrus?
Not if there's a group of 2 or 3 that has an open slot, because they let 5s play now.
Terrible. Really bad. Abysmal.
I feel
for
like
the
they
pace of
always
play.
have, yeah. I feel like they were lenient on it, like, okay.
Yeah, but since it's they changed everything to online, like you have to book. You pick the amount of slots you want to fill, and then you book your tee time. So if there's only 2, if you filter by only going 2 slots, then when you book a 1 o'clock, it's still going to show 3 open slots available for 1 o'clock, and people could fill in with you.
Oh.
And that is why I filled all of the slots today.
You just say 4 something every time.
And yeah, I walk in there and it's just me and Carol, and they go, just you 2 today? Because they knew that I filled up all the slots. And then
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I guess just us. Other people aren't showing up. And they're like, oh, okay. And I go, yeah, I don't want to go off with any other people. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, you got 2 others you could throw in with us.
Except,
I don't want to be with her all that much.
did I? Yeah. Do you have anyone else I could talk to?
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys a story when me and her went like months ago and we got paired up with 2 guys?
No.
2 dudes came from out of state. They're here for work. Not great at golf. Thought I was incredible. Pumped my tires for an entire 9 holes.
Man, you're probably loving it.
It was sick. Yeah, it was so sick. Couple of bros like in their 20s. One was in his really early 30s, but just a couple of dudes. And like I was playing really well too. And
You're probably loving it.
yeah,
You're like, you
it
guys
was
should
good.
come with me every round.
It was good. Yeah, it was fun.
It's a good time.
So golf clubs have traditionally been arranged into 3 basic types. Woods are large-headed, long-shafted clubs meant to propel the ball long distance from relatively open lies, such as the teeing ground and fairway. Of particular importance is the driver or one wood, which is the lowest lofted wood club, and in modern times has become highly specialized for making extremely long distance tee shots up to 300 yards
I'm gonna start using
or
that.
more in a professional golfer's hands. I'll say 300 yards.
Like, you going 3 wood or 1 wood here?
Yeah. Nathan, pull up current world longest drive champion and what his statistics are.
Probably like 430,
It's got to be. It's got to be.
440.
I
Have you
remember
seen
it
the
used to
clubs
be-
they use?
Yeah, they're like
It's like a
insane.
whip.
They're like an extra
Yeah.
foot longer.
Yeah. Jamie Sidlowski used to be hit. Then there's a new guy, Kyle Berkshire. I
He
see him all
crushes
over.
the ball.
Yeah.
Wacky Gilmore.
Is that it? Who's that?
He's the
Is that what they
one-handed
call
guy
him?
on TikTok.
That kid? Yeah. Different.
Yeah. Same, but different. What do you got for us, Nathan?
426 right now is the
Who?
Berkshire.
Kyle Berkshire?
Yeah.
Hathaway.
426.
Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah, no, that guy, I'd see a lot of his TikToks, even when he's just playing.
Yeah.
And he goes out there with normal clubs and he still ropes a ball 370 with his driver.
So they don't use their big long clubs for a regular round?
No, I don't think so.
Oddly enough, I don't know why.
They're against the rules, I think, in regular
Oh,
golf.
really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're like way too long and like
I didn't know
What
they were
determines the
regulating-
height?
I was gonna
How
say.
can they regulate the height? If
I
Shaq
don't
goes
know.
out there, they're like, your shit's too long, man. He's like,
Maybe
my
it's
clubs are
a-
good though.
body length proportion.
Yeah.
Like a hockey stick, you measure, like you stand there and you measure with your
But
face.
that's like the NHL limiting this height of the stick you can have.
Which
They
would
do.
make sense because
I know
of
they don't.
defensemen. They don't?
No.
100% they do.
You could poke check from 5 feet away.
Well, like, don't try stick handling with a stick that's over your head.
Tough.
Virtually
But
impossible.
what if you play defense? Maybe you're not much of a puck handler.
You're not a puck handler at all if your stick's that long. Your stick handling
I'm gonna go out
15
there.
feet in front of
I'm
you.
gonna go out there with a 108-foot stick and just do this every time and watch the puck leave everybody else's stick.
You stand at your own circle, your own defensive circle, and you're poke checking the
You're just
offensive
skating,
zone.
skating circles at that point.
I'm already on the forecheck at my own circles.
Imagine how many tripping penalties you get. What do you got, Nathan?
According to the PGA, the longest club length driver you could have is 46 inches.
Okay, so I see you putting a cap at it. Yeah, okay. Not like I was thinking proportional, you know. Like, well, he's 7 foot tall. Well, imagine that. You're 7 foot tall. You got to use a 46-inch driver.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough, dude. Find a different sport.
You think you could get like a
Maybe they'd make an exception for you.
exceptional status?
Yeah, like how they gave Shohei Ohtani his own rule
What's his rule?
What?
about like how, because he DHs for himself as he pitches, instead of he's not hitting as a pitcher, he's DHing for
Oh,
the
really?
pitcher. So that way when he comes out of the game as a pitcher, he doesn't have to come out of the lineup in the batting order.
Oh, so he can stay in.
Yeah, so he's viewed as two different players
Oh,
during the game
I like that.
Why did they start doing that?
because
He's Japanese.
Tell it like it is. Because he's Japanese. We felt
he's
bad.
different.
Yeah. Just because.
I mean, why was that never a thing before?
Because
Never happened, probably.
no pitcher ever,
Never DH'd?
yeah, no pitcher ever really hit.
But
No
Shohei's just that good. They're like, yeah, we'll let you
no
do it.
pitcher ever caused a stink as much as he did. He's
Yeah.
like, let me hit.
Yeah.
And they're like, fine.
Every day throwing pebbles at the director's window at 2 a.m. I want to hit.
Rob, Mr. Manfred.
I want to hit.
You
Let
probably
me
didn't
DH and pitch.
Yeah, does he speak English?
Rob, probably.
I would think so.
I would hope so.
Mr. Otani.
Yeah.
No, I think he kind of does, maybe just a hair.
I'm sure.
How would he say it with a Japanese accent, Benny? How would he say, Mr. Manfred, let me hit?
Mr. Manfred. It's not right.
Let me hit.
There we go.
That's got to be it.
He doesn't seem like he'd be that angry though.
No,
You don't think he'd be a forceful Japanese man?
No.
he's a
I
pretty
think-
docile fella.
He's more like that guy that played for Toronto.
Banana guy.
No, Kawasaki was his last name. I forget
Yeah,
his first
shocker.
name.
Two
Puppy,
banana.
big, Kawa, small. That guy.
Yeah. He's like, 2 banana, never cramp.
Never cramp. Monkey. Never
Monkey,
cramp.
never cramp. I'm like, hey, this guy, yeah.
This guy knows his stuff.
He knows the English he needs to know.
I don't know what
Enough.
more he needs to know.
He's on a need to know basis.
Yeah.
But I am fitted for my golf clubs.
Oh, that's how this started.
Yeah. Anyway.
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I've
I got the
spent a lot of money on golf clubs.
I got the Shields guys card to fit me when I eventually want to buy clubs one day. But I golfed twice this summer, so it's hard to purchase golf clubs when you golf
Exactly.
twice.
Yeah. See, there's not a lot of justification for it for you. I've gone a lot,
Yeah.
and I go a lot every summer. So for me, it's like, okay, if this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dump some money into my hobby.
Do you have a membership?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you should get one if you don't.
Yeah. No. I definitely do.
You're like a what?
What's a membership? They do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a member. I've been a member at Cirrus for 2 years,
Mm,
2 years, 3 years now, maybe, probably 2.
nice.
So, and it pays for itself.
It does.
You got to go enough,
You got to go like 18 times or something like that.
which we go every weekend. Sometimes
I've
twice a
probably
weekend.
gone like 25 or 30 times this summer. So
Yeah.
Fucking bargain hunters.
golf for free at this point.
Exactly. Well, not if you go with your girlfriend. Scoring. The goal is to play as few strokes per round as possible. A golfer's number of strokes in a whole course or tournament is compared to its respective par score and is then reported to either as the number that the golfer was under or over par, or if it was equal to par. A hole-in-one or an ace occurs when a golfer sinks their ball into the cup with their first stroke on the tee.
Ever had one?
No.
I've
Have
had
you?
one at Wheelings. I was like
Okay,
12.
have you had one other than that? No.
No.
It was like,
Gotten close a few times.
it was like
I've gotten
110
close.
yards.
What was it? Were you golfing with us that day? I know it was me, Nick, and Alex that on hole 8,
Par 3 over the
three.
water.
Yeah, I landed my ball about that
Oh,
far away
yeah.
from the cup.
Yeah, you sat. I think you ended up like a foot away, but
Yeah.
yeah, your ball almost dunked. It was insane.
It was
What do you do if you get a hole in one?
celebrate.
How?
Oh, you want to know how? Here's what I found out. After you get a hole in one, if you're at like a clubhouse, like place that sells alcohol, you have to go and buy everyone in that bar a shot. Or you have to go
Yeah,
buy
a
you have to
drink.
go buy everyone a drink.
No,
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Exactly. I know. That's what I said. Somebody told me that and I go, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You didn't know that it's customary. I've always heard that like if you're golfing the group of people you're golfing with, you're buying the drinks the whole night. You go out and you buy the drinks.
I'll buy each of you a drink.
Yeah, I'll do one.
You know what I mean? but I'm not going to buy you drinks for the night because I'm better at golf. Like,
No, because that's the thing is that you would never like. What's the thing? What are the words I'm looking for? You wouldn't do that, but to like promote the fact that you got a hole in one,
Yeah.
you're doing it. You're spending a
how
bunch of
about
money.
you all buy me drinks because I did the hole
I
in
got a
one.
hole in one. Yeah, I think it'd be good enough for my buddies to say, yeah, he did that, and take my picture with it.
No. If
Seems
I'm with you,
cool
you're
enough.
buying me drinks.
If I make it,
Yeah. If I'm
no,
in your golf
I'll buy you a drink.
drinks,
I'll buy you a drink.
case of drinks.
I'll buy you. I'd rather buy you a
Case.
30 rack than go pay
Yeah.
for your drinks at a bar all night.
30 rack of vodka Red Bulls. That'd be awesome.
I'll go buy you a handle and a case of Red Bulls.
Perfect. That'll work.
So the popularity of golf was in 2005. Golf Digest calculated that the countries with most golf courses per capita in order were Scotland, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, Canada, Wales, U.S., Sweden, and England.
Really? US is that low?
Yeah,
We got a lot more people than the rest of those countries, though.
per capita. Yeah, so that's fair. I think it does actually break it down in a percentage. Yeah, because the U.S. has way more courses. We have the most substantially, actually, now that I look at this. Good Lord.
Most courses?
Yeah. Country, USA, number of courses, 16,752. And that's at 43% of the total courses in like the world.
So what's second?
Japan with 3,169.
Oh, wow. We have 13,000 more than number two.
Yeah. It goes from 43% to 8%. And then there's multiple just 1%s down here for
Well,
China,
New Zealand
Spain,
was
Ireland.
New Zealand has 418 and they were in the top.
They were number 2.
Number 2, yeah, because that's basing it off
Per
per
capita.
They
capita.
have like
Ah.
20 million people, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
that
have
makes sense.
400
We got a
million.
course per person. Everyone just owns their own course out there.
That'd be
Everyone owns
sick.
their own hole.
And you got to think that the courses, I've played at some courses here in the United States that are terrible, not
Yeah.
good courses. So when I think of courses, I'm thinking of like nice, like luxury.
Yeah. Apple Grove.
Yeah. Really
Too many
setting
of
the
those
bar.
around, I think.
Too many Apple Groves. Too many Doc Blatherwicks.
Yeah.
Doc
Oh, man.
Latherwicks?
It's
You've
the
never been there? It's
partial. You show up,
it's an
nobody
honor
in the
system.
club. Yeah. You show up, you put whatever amount of money you want in this little mailbox, and then you get to play.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay.
You call the phone number on there, and they tell you the padlock code to get to the carts, and then you take your golf cart out and you go play. It's like no maintenance, whatever. They probably mow it like every few weeks.
The greens are
Concrete,
turf.
yeah, turf covered concrete. I didn't know that until the first time I played there. I hit an approach shot from 80 yards away, dotted it, dude.
Skipped off the back.
Gained speed off the green, and it just flew into
It
the
was
trees. And I was
dude,
like, "What?"
I was hitting flop shots that were coming down and rolling off the other side of the
So
green.
funny.
So you got to bump and run everything there.
No, you don't want to.
Well, you want to?
How do you
wanna-
stick it?
You
You
don't.
don't stick it. You landed 20 feet away and putt.
What's it called?
Doc
Doc-
Blatherwicks.
That's even a great name for it.
yeah. Doc Blatherwick's golf course. Completely
Doc
off the honor
Impartial.
It's
system.
impartial, yeah.
Yeah. Me and you and Hofer and Tanny and
Burke.
Bischoff.
And Burke.
Burke wasn't there.
Yeah, he was.
He was?
There's 8 of us.
Really?
You had an 8-some or 2-4.
Well, no one else was there.
No, it was 6.
Who cares?
What are their golf cart quality like?
Tough.
It's like they're push carts.
Older.
It worked. No, they weren't push carts. No, they worked.
Huh.
So, I mean, as far as being a golf cart, it worked. You know, I mean,
As far as being a golf cart,
As
it was
far-
doing its job.
yeah. I mean,
That's fair.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't all bad. It was fun to go there and just dick off with your friends for a day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
no
you
one else
could
was
do
there.
it. Yeah, there's nobody riding around. You could do whatever you want.
Doc Blatherwicks.
You could do strip golf or something if you want.
Loser
We
takes
should
your clothes
go.
off and play strip golf.
3 dude special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patreon.
The special.
The 19th hole.
Now we're talking.
It's a good podcast.
So, popularity of golf in the United States, women made up 25% of golfers in 2021, which is up from 19% since 2011. And junior female golfers account for 35% of 1.1 million golfers. This is a good one. In February 1971, astronaut Alan Shepard became the first person to golf anywhere other than Earth. He smuggled a golf club and 2 golf balls on board the Apollo 14 with the intent to golf on the moon. He attempted 2 drives. He shanked the first attempt, but it is estimated his second went more than 200 yards.
On the moon?
On the
That's
moon?
all?
Dude, I'm hitting a 700-yard drive.
Yeah,
on the moon.
I'm hitting it
You got to
off
think how
the moon.
horribly you can move.
I am going to hit the ball back to Earth.
It should imagine the meteor coming in.
Yeah.
Golf ball.
I'm hitting a golf ball. I'm going to have the longest hole in one because I'm going to aim right for hole number 6 at Cirrus. And just,
Dude, can you imagine how? Yeah, you'd have to hit it hard to get it back to Earth.
Yeah.
not really. Once it leaves the moon, it just kind of goes.
Yeah, but you have to force it out of the moon's orbit.
It's only 1/6 of Earth's. And I'm like, I got to say, I'm halfway there right now on Earth.
Everyone's like, I almost got it out of Earth's orbit.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I think I could flop a ball into the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think the moon's flat?
The moon, I think it's fake.
Oh, man. Sometimes I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I don't know if I'm being serious either.
Freaks me
All
out.
I know is that I don't know.
Freaks me out, man. It's just what they've told us.
Yeah,
I can't believe anything.
I don't.
You believe you hit a golf ball?
Not entirely. Did that really happen? Is this all just a figment of my imagination? Even you guys?
What's the saying? The only thing we know is that we exist.
Yeah, I think,
wanna
therefore I
it's-
am.
I think, therefore I am. What does that
Yeah.
translate to Latin? I want to say it is. It's not carpe diem. It's
E pluribus unum.
no.
No.
That's just what's on the quarter.
Don't tell me yet, Nathan.
Come on. It's on the quarter.
E pluribus unum. What does that mean?
How do you.
I think
quarter.
I am a quarter.
Yeah.
I want to say it is. So I think, therefore I am. Fuck, this is gonna bother me when I hear it. What is it?
Cogito
Cogito ergo sum, something like that. God damn, how did I not know that?
You did. It was just tucked in there.
It's imagine you could access the things that are tucked in there.
Imagine you could like speak a whole other language.
Imagine if we could
fluently.
access 100% of our brains. Take this pill.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm at like 99.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You're at 99% of the Google Maps part. That's for sure.
I know.
That's the 1% I'm missing. I've been slacking on Google Maps.
Gotta start
Slacking.
looking, man.
He's going to hit that one spot on the map and is just going to go into
Yeah,
a trance of euphoria. Yeah.
I am gonna morph into
a bobblehead.
His head's going to fall off his shoulders.
That'd be good.
I think I'm pretty close though.
That would be crazy though.
There are tours on golf when they play. There are at least 20
Like a golf tour,
This is the first hole. Welcome.
golf tour, right?
like the Corn Ferry.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. There are at least 20 professional golf tours, each run by a professional golfers association or an independent tour organization, which is responsible for arranging events, finding sponsors, and regulating the tour. Typically, a tour has members who are entitled to compete in most of its events, and also invites non-members to compete in some of them. Gaining membership of an elite tour is highly competitive, and most professional golfers never achieve it. Perhaps the most widely known tour is the PGA Tour, which tends to attract the strongest fields outside the 4 majors of the 4 World Golf Championship events.
And now Live Golf.
And
They merged, didn't they?
I thought I thought they were talking about that.
They did.
Hmm.
It's a big scandal. Big scandal.
Do you think it was all a hoax just for popularity?
No.
No, the PGA lost a lot of money on those
I think
players.
the PGA is pretty mad. And then they're like, fuck it. Let's merge.
Yeah.
Because all those guys were going.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Because I know Rory hated that.
Oh, he was upset.
Rory and like JT, Spieth, like all the
Tiger.
top, Tiger, like,
Yeah.
and then they felt like they got backstabbed by guys like Phil.
Yep.
Phil left, Brooks
Mhm.
Koepka.
They got their bag, man. Imagine being Tiger. I think they offered him
Of course Brooks left, though.
I think they offered him $1 billion or something like that.
Yeah, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Said no.
Respect that.
And
He didn't
then-
he didn't need $1 billion.
Exactly. Respect that.
But yeah.
Because he,
Why not though?
well, it's because he
Integrity.
liked walking more than he liked the destination.
Yeah. He's a PGA fanboy. And then the PGA just burned him. Like burn notice.
Yeah. But he's like he's like the golfer's golfer. You know what I mean? Like what a stand up move by that guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like he's not doing it for the money.
No.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, he was looking out for the little guys. You know.
We respect that.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Corn Ferry Tour around here. Yeah. I knew it was going to be in here.
There's a few other ones. I can't think of any other ones though.
40 plus.
Yeah.
No, but I mean like a few other like prominent ones.
Oh.
The European Tour.
Yeah.
What is it?
Senior
FedEx Cup. PGA Tour of Australia. Wait, that says Australasia. I wonder if that's, yeah.
How does
That's
that work?
Combination.
Southeast Asia and Australia.
Yeah. The Canadian Tour.
Philippines.
Tour de las Americas. Professional Golf Tour of India.
They
PGA
got
Tour.
courses there.
Latino America. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big one.
That was so good.
That's the big ones.
I was like, I could faintly hear in my headphones, but I could hear the actual music in my ears. I just put music to the
Dude, I
the lip
love those
movements.
songs so much.
Can you make the
It's a
noise?
guy going.
Dude, anytime I hear it on TikTok, where it's like
Locks you in.
oh, it's awesome, dude. Literally, I want to go to India just so I could hear those songs.
Do you think you could snake
Watch him
charm?
play him.
I was just gonna say I want to see someone charm a snake.
I was just watching Wild Boys, you know, with Steve-O and Chris Pontius. And he tries to charm the snake and just gets bit right in the nose. It's
In the nose?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fascinating. Like, just that their cultures, different cultures are crazy, man.
So
Like, how
primal,
do they
dude.
ever think like let's fucking make this snake dance? And then they figure out how by a freaking flute little thing.
Well, dude, have you ever seen videos of like, what was it? These guys were playing, I think they were playing the trombone in just this field of cows. And all the cows they run over and just watch.
Really?
They get so curious about it. Like they like it. It's really weird.
Cows are intelligent, man.
Cows are.
I mean, as far as stupid animals go, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a weird,
Lesser
I'm
of
pretty
evil.
sure is it the trombone, the one that does this?
yeah.
The
it
one
was
that
definitely,
punches?
yeah, it was eight trombone dudes and
Tromboners.
Trombone.
a couple of tromboners and they were out there boning in the middle of this field, dude. And the cows were loving it.
You want to get tromboned?
Yeah, dude.
God.
They were watching all these
Is that what
guys
they call him?
bone.
A tromboner?
I don't
A
know.
trombonist?
A tromboneer. Probably.
Oh gosh, that's
Oh.
cool. A trombonist, tromboneer, tromboner.
Imagine being a pianist and getting mad. Like, you tromboners aren't tromboning hard enough. What do you say? What are you doing? I couldn't believe it. Anyway, let's wrap this up. I got some
Tromboning the cows.
I got some shit here about Tiger because he's just insane.
A trombonist.
A trombonist.
Yeah, that's lame.
Really?
Yeah, it is. They thought we can't go trombone.
We can't do it.
We can't
do it.
Yeah.
And also, do you think they knew what they were doing because it's like trombone and it gets longer? And
Yeah, I wonder where
No.
the name of it could figure out what trombone means, the origin of the word trombone.
Yeah.
So how great was Tiger Woods?
The best.
Yeah. Didn't
The best.
he was world number one for like 400 and some weeks, wasn't he? Like the next
Probably
closest.
got the record.
No.
Oh, more
1,600.
weeks?
683. The number of weeks Tiger has spent at number one in the official world golf ranking. The most all time. This is the best.
683. That's
683.
It's like 12 years.
Yeah. This is the cool part. The next four players with the most weeks in the top spot: Greg Norman, 331, Dustin Johnson, 135, Rory McIlroy, 116.
McElroy.
Did I say it wrong?
You said
McElroy?
Is it McIlroy?
Yeah.
Okay. Rory McIlroy and Nick Faldo, 97, combine for 679 weeks. So the next four top players, the entire time that they were ever ranked number one, combined does not.
Equal what
Beat.
Tiger was at.
Yeah.
652 divided by 52 weeks in a year.
680.
83.
683 divided by 52.
It's like 12 or
300
13.
years. Yeah.
What you What'd you say?
What is it, Nathan?
13.13.
13.13.
And also, trombone comes from an Italian word tromba, which actually just means large trumpet.
It is a large trumpet.
So they took
Lame.
let's large trumpet and add something phallic about it.
Like, let's make people talk about it. Let's
Yeah.
give it a name people talk about.
Yeah, it's like the long leg spider. What should we name it? We should name it long legs after its long legs. And the other scientist says, not kinky enough.
Let's call
long
it
legs.
Daddy. Yeah. We can go Daddy long legs.
371. The
Where
num-
did this pause? Get where that came from. Where did Daddy Long Legs come from? I gotta know. Daddy Long Legs.
Why?
You know what I mean? Is there a mommy
Why?
Long Legs?
Can't.
No. Can't be.
Daddy Long Leg. That's got to
world's
be
not
like
ready.
a slang term. You know, it's got to have a real name.
Slang term.
Yeah, it's got its scientific name where it's all like Latin or whatever. But
Yeah. Cogito ergo sum.
yeah, this
Memento mori.
What does that mean?
this remember you will die.
Remember you will die.
Oh,
You know how I remember that?
morbid. The movie?
I remember it. Memento Mori. It was in a series of unfortunate events book.
Lemony Snicket was a creepy motherfucker.
Dude,
Yeah.
he came up with some wild stuff.
Yeah. I read them all.
Me too. All 12.
Yeah, in Mr. Bjornson's 4th grade combination class. Good
Bjornsson.
time. Yeah.
I had a combination class too.
Spelled BJOR. Bjornson.
Just call him Beach for short.
Want a beach?
Yeah. Mr. Beach.
Mr. Beach.
You don't want that floating around the school. Yeah.
No, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Beach's class.
Yeah, I went to Mr. Beach's after school today.
Did some extracurriculars.
Can't find it. All right, we're good.
Nothing. All right.
Go ahead.
371. The number of PGA Tour events Tiger has played. 291. It took Tiger just 291 days from this first round as a professional to rise to the number one in the official world golf
Not even a
ranking.
year.
Yeah.
And he probably was 18 or 19.
Young. Yeah.
Yeah, that's he was going on like talk shows as like a 3-year-old doing golf stuff.
Yeah. I saw there's another thing on here. I didn't put it on here, but he was like, yeah, 2 or 3 years old. And he was like chipping shots with, I don't know, Ben Hogan or somebody like that.
Right.
A long time ago.
Old guy.
Yeah,
Arnold Palmer.
Old dude. Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus. Some of
Arnold
the
Palmer,
greats.
that's like that drink.
Yeah.
Golf.
Yeah, he was named after
I
the
wonder if he
drink.
knows. Yeah.
That-
He's named after the drink.
You knew that he golfed?
Yeah.
You know you golf.
That's
right?
maybe, yeah, after he started, after he started golfing, they're probably like, we got to get this drink on the golf course.
Genius.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
Can't
pretty
believe they named him that. What a coincidence.
good. Yeah.
Guys, we have an opportunity here.
This kid should start golfing. 142. Tiger's number of consecutive made cuts on tour from 1998 to 2006, breaking the old streak of 113 set by Brian Nelson.
My uncle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Jeremy's dad.
Oh, Byron Nelson.
Not my uncle.
Never mind. He won 37 of those 142 tournaments, 26%.
Imagine going in 1/4 chance you're going to win it every time.
Yeah, win it or at least take second or third.
Yeah.
And so at least get, I don't know what it would have been.
You're winning
then.
once a month. If you play a tournament every weekend, win
Yeah.
once a month.
Insane.
Yeah, and then you're winning probably a couple million each win.
He's probably, he's a good golfer.
I don't know. What's the average purse size for a first place winner of an
13
average
courts.
event? 13 courts.
I don't know. It's got to be,
Nathan, what's the average winning of a PGA like average tournament? Like not the Masters or something.
400 mil?
Mill?
No,
Oh, for not like the PGA or like an average like little tournament.
just the average tournament on the PGA. What does a first place winner walk away with?
I don't know about the first place, but it said the average winnings of a PGA professional in 2021 was 1.4 million.
So that's what they make throughout the year. Because
The
I mean,
average player.
if you make the cut but you take like 50th, you still get like 18 grand
Nathan,
or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Nathan, search average PGA purse.
There you go. So this would just be the purse is what the top players split up though, isn't it?
The purse is the total winnings of one tournament.
Right. For like whoever makes the cut.
Yeah.
Obviously first place gets a big chunk of it, but
This year's Masters was 18 million and the PGA was 17.5.
damn.
Yeah.
And so first place is what? Going to get like 10 of that?
Yeah.
8,
See what the
maybe
winner of the
half.
Masters got paid this year. Who won the Masters this year?
John Rahm?
Did he?
Yeah.
John Rahm, 2023.
It was
Masters.
either Rom or Koepka because they were right back and forth with each other.
I don't think it was Koepka. I'm pretty sure it was Rom.
That guy is insane too. John
Bryson
Rahm.
DeChambeau.
Yeah.
I really like John Rahm. I think he's a good golfer.
Why don't you marry him?
So first to second is
Try
a
it.
very big, or no, it was first to fifth. First got 3.2 million, and then like its next one, it said fifth place got 720,000.
Okay. So it's 3.2.
Out of 16 or
And that
17.
that was for what tournament?
the Masters.
Yeah, Masters.
And who
Okay.
took first? Was it? Did it say? No.
It doesn't say.
Okay. You're fine, Nathan. Good job.
Yeah.
Look it up. I want to know. You're not fine.
So out of 18 million, first place got
3.2.
yeah, they got a sixth of the prize money. So yeah.
That's so
I
sick.
can do quick
Well, I'm just
math.
thinking. No.
How did you
Do
do
you think-
that so fast?
Why? Because 3 times 6 is 18.
That's good.
That's good.
Anything else you can do?
Yeah, what else?
Calculator boy?
Do another trick.
Yeah.
Jump through hoops, man.
Dance.
Dance monkey. Have you seen the video of Tones and I? That's the one that sings that song. First time she sang it in like a bar. The dance monkey.
No.
I thought it was a little kid.
We're talking about this song that came out like just a few years ago and it just blew up.
Boy, I hate when that song comes
Yeah.
on. Boy, I can't stand that.
What? No,
Go
is
on,
it
though.
pretty cool?
Yeah, it's good. Like her voice sounds exactly like the song, and she's singing like a bar of 30 people.
I would leave. Promise you. I'd find the next bar.
there have been times where I go out, like Spicy Pie has this thing where they have people come sing like every Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'd like sit down and they start singing. I go, it's time for me to.
But do you
head
think
out.
you would
Yeah.
think that before it got overplayed on the radio?
Yeah, probably. I never really
Yeah,
liked that song.
That's really obnoxious.
All right.
You don't think so?
I like it.
I just the high pitched over and over the
The
entire song.
repetitiveness.
Yeah, is just. I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, to each their own. I would probably not love it now, but I think pre-overplayed on the radio, I would like it.
Yeah, I just don't know when the last time I listened to the radio was. So I don't know what's kind of popular right now.
I don't either. I never listen to the radio.
Yeah, Spotify is pretty cool. You listen to the stuff that you like.
Well, Apple CarPlay
Yeah.
action. Yeah. Were you looking something up, Nathan? Who won the 2023 Masters for Liam? John Rahm.
John Rahm,
Yeah.
and he won 3.24 million
Nice.
from the Masters that he won.
There we
Green
go.
jacket.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
Isn't something coming up here pretty soon where it's like the U.S. team against?
Yeah,
Ryder
the Ryder
Cup.
Cup.
Is that
That's
coming up
cool.
soon?
Yeah, that is fun to watch, dude.
Yeah, because
'Cause
that's
that's-
really sick.
th-
Because
that's
the
match
Ryder
play.
Cup, yeah, because they have Rahm, McElroy.
McElroy.
God, that's
They're-
from a show. Isn't that like from the Jetsons or something like that? Or-
I was thinking Blades of Glory, Jimmy McElroy.
That
Oh,
might
yeah.
be it. Yeah.
but yeah, they get all the best players in Europe versus all of it, which is kind of, you think that's kind of skewed maybe?
Is it Europe versus US? That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the Europe team is stacked.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
obviously, so is
stacked.
the U.S. team.
U.S.
And
team's great
They
too.
got Spieth and JT and
Yeah.
Justin Johnson.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Still, dude,
Yeah.
you're going against McElroy
You say-
and
McElroy. Did you say Dustin Johnson?
yeah,
He's still married to Paulina Gretzky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. It's fun. All right. What else? you
wasn't
got,
he
Liam?
doing coke?
Yeah.
Cool. Hot streak part 1. From 1999 to 2003, Tiger won 32 of 101 tournaments. 31.7%. Beat you to it. I know you're going to say that. Including
He was like,
7 major championships. He won 7 of 11 majors from 1999 to 2002. Players who have won 7 majors in their careers are Bobby Jones, Gene Sarazen, Arnold Palmer, Sam Snead, and Harry Vardon.
Harry Vardon.
I wonder if that's who the Varden was named after.
Probably.
Is he?
Where? I don't know where else.
Has he
they
got
would've
some
that.
connection here or what?
Harry?
Yeah, Mr. Vardon.
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
That's like if I made a drink and I said, I'm going to call this drink Seth Rogen. Like, you know him? Nah.
This is the Brad
Maybe.
Pitt.
Yeah.
He
What's
helped
in
me
it?
make it.
Dr. Pepper and dishwater.
Dr. Pepper and cubes.
Hot streak part 2. Again, from 2005 to 2009, Tiger went on a crazy run, winning 31 of his 75, including 6 majors.
What percent is that? You know?
I didn't even hear.
31
what you
of
said.
75.
31 to 75 is like 45.
43%. Fuck.
41.3.
Ah, I was closer. Price is Right rules.
20 career hole-in-ones. 3 of those came as a professional.
The price is wrong, bitch. Bob Barker.
That's another Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Yep.
15 major championships won.
Someone's got more than him, though. Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah. Or no, he was tied for most professional wins, I think, is what it was.
Jack Nicklaus has more majors, I want to say.
Wait, you tromboning over there?
Only one player in PGA Tour history has won 8 or more times at the same course. Tiger has done it 3 times at Bay Hill, Firestone, and Torrey Pines. These wins alone equal Gary Player's total of 24 PGA Tour wins.
Gary Player, yeah.
He's like an all-time great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred Couples. I always like that name.
Nick Faldo.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Who's the guy that would get in a Spider-Man stance on the green? Long hair.
Oh.
Emilio
Alvarez?
Jimenez, maybe? Yeah, I know he's like Spanish or Mexican or something. Yeah.
He'd like crouch one leg and then like look down the ball.
Yeah. He was
Always had a cigar.
he was getting loose with it.
I don't remember that. John Daly, you got him
John
on?
Daly is an all-time favorite of mine. Let's get going.
John Daly?
Let's get going, baby. John Daly. We're good. Yeah, Tiger Woods is the GOAT. I think there was one more crazy stat that I couldn't find where it's like it was him comparing like whenever.
Who comparing to what?
I think it was probably like his duration of being the world top number 1.
Yeah,
where it's
he
like
was
once
insane.
I can't remember who it was. Give me a name. Who?
Hideki Matsui.
No. Give me a golfer.
Okay.
Jim Davis.
Good one.
The guy that killed, isn't he the guy that created Garfield?
Is it really? How do you know that? Okay, that's it.
That's it for this week's
Tiger Woods
episode
gonna
of
golf.
3
Yeah,
Dudes.
thanks for listening.